Good morning, and of course it's a Tuesday morning, and of course it's Sport on at Tuesday on No Sports Watch. This morning I have on the line with me Mr. Joseph Brewster. He's the president of the Secondary Schools Track and Field Association, and he's going to tell us about a virtual 10K that they have going on. Mr. Brewster, good morning. So how are you?
Good morning. I'm fine.
I get you up early, man.
Yeah. Well, still winter outside, so it's okay.
All right, tell us, first of all, tell us about this virtual 10K. I know schools have been out since March. Tell us about the initiative with the virtual 10K and how it's going to operate.
Well, firstly, it's not a 10K. It's a virtual 20-minute run.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. So what's happening is that you have 20 minutes to run as far as you can. Right? And that's basically the concept of the whole thing. So 20 minutes, you run as far as you can, and that's the concept. To record your run, you're using an app, one of three apps that we recommend, Strava or Nike Run Club or Under Armour, Map My Run. You start the app, take off, stop the app will track your distance and your time. You capture that information by a screenshot or something, take a photo of yourself and upload it to our website, to our WhatsApp.
So tell me, what has the response been like so far from, I know schools being out, you don't have the kids directly underneath your watch or persons from the schools underneath your watch. How has the response been to that?
Well, just last night was yesterday the first day that the information supposed to start coming in, and last night was quite busy. We had about 6 or 7 people from Tobago, from South, from different parts of Trinidad uploading their stuff. So last night I was busy tabulating and putting in information so I wouldn't lose it.
I know you were telling me also there are some initiatives also for past students of the schools in terms of who comes out the winner on top after the end of it.
Definitely. What happens is this, right? Each person who participates in the run gets 1 point, and that 1 point goes towards the school. So the students of the school register to the schools, and when they participate, they set up their stuff, their 1 point goes to their school, The general public is invited to participate. You go to our website, ttsstfa.com, and you go down, you will see open, and you follow the form, then you see school. Right, so you put in the school of your choice. It could be your past school. Like, for example, my alma mater, one of them was Sangari Secondary, and I teach at Sangari Secondary now. So definitely I registered there. So when I do my run, my 1 point will go there. The school with the most points, tabulated from everybody, will receive 5 tablets. So no matter where your points come from, it comes from your grandmother, your grandfather, niece, nephew. The only thing about it is that once you're in a secondary school, you can't run for another secondary school. But everybody is fair game.
So you must register through the school that you attended.
I didn't get that.
You must register through the school that you attend.
No, you don't have to. I could have put in my son's school. Mm-hmm. I could have done my other son's school. I could have done Toko Secondary, where I taught for 17 years. I wanted to, but I got Toko, I'm back home, so I have to put my school.
Well, I know Toko produced a couple of people on the Carlos Walcott you would have known here. You would have also known, I guess, Henry and a couple other guys who work here. Now, tell me how difficult or how have the Secondary Schools Track and Field Association been able to keep kids or persons, children, involved throughout this whole COVID-19 lockdown?
Well, right. So we are hoping that this is the first of our events, because of course we can't go. We would usually have our 5K and cross-country run now. So we are hoping that through this initiative, students will get out and attempt the run or the walk. Good after run, if you can't do the walk, attempt the run or the walk, a couple of times. And we are hoping that, that doing it over and over brings a habit of movement that they will enjoy and continue doing it after.
And how much do you think that aspect now, now that you don't have them under your watch, times have changed, children, tend to be, more focused on the tablets and stuff behind the computer. How much do you think that aspect is missing now that, they are home and not under your watch to actually get them involved in some kind of physical activity?
Yeah, it is imperative that children move. It's one of, the innate rights condition, enshrined in the UN Constitution, that they move, that they play. It's a need that they have. And I mean, we can't watch them. We can't be there with them. So we as PT just try what we can to, lessons with them to get them to move, to get them to understand diet and exercise and weight management and that sorts of stuff, to get them to understand things about lifestyle diseases and so on. So this is our attempt as an association to combat that problem, because they've been sitting down since March, right? And we are now trying to get them moving and get them going, and we hope that we continue on that line. So after this is done, we have another thing coming up. And we open that school open, in January, so we get them back out there on our hand. But parents have a very, very important part to play in this pandemic, to have their children up and moving, understanding that two things. One, if you don't get them out from in front of the laptop and phones and tablets and so on, you could have problems going down the line, with weight and diet and diabetes and hypertension and even eye problems.
All right. Mr. Brewster, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and I hope that you get the support you deserve. I know secondary schools have a lot of play with our CARIFTA teams, and again, thank you and all the best to you and your team with this initiative. So there you heard from Joseph Brewster, president of the Secondary Schools Track and Field Association, on their initiative to keep children fit. The key word.
Yeah.
So, I mean,